up with these chickens doing this reading. So, we got somebody who could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that with the Ace of Wands, the Three of Wands, they thought that they could go around spreading their seed. With the Seven of Cups, they could have did this to a lot of women or individuals. But they went around with their wine and their love, spreading their love and their seed, and they thought in their head that this was some form of therapy of release. So we got like this young, masculine energy that thinks that their dick holds power. They think that they could go around and that they could sleep and they could make somebody fall in love with them. I'm also getting this message they could go around procreating and having babies. And that would guarantee them some type of love in this world, or 3 hots in a cot, a place to stay. Whatever the case, man, they were throwing this wine around looking for a place to stay. You got homosexual energy coming up in the reading. 5 of Cups here, and they are sorely disappointed because they're getting a message in return. The message that's coming back, or what's coming back to them is the natural response. A natural response. Somebody is facing the natural responses of their split decisions, having 2 feet in different households type of energy. And the natural response they're getting is argued at, cussed out, constantly. You got this Princess of Swords in this Knight of Swords energy. This person is mad. Because the whole time they had this structured idealism of what happiness looked like. 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. Somebody had a structured, controlling idea about what they were putting down and what it meant. That they would be happy. They would get what they want. They could have went for a Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra female. And they want to get what they want out of this. This person want to come back apologizing. Apologizing. I'm going to be real about it. Why I say that? Because the Knight of Cups is followed by the Princess of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So they was out here beating it down. While they were away, while they were kicked out, or when you weren't looking, this masculine was out sleeping around with everything. And the ancestors beat him down. Beat him down. They even gave him a gift. And the gift is 10 wands. Somebody could have full-blown STDs. Sexually transmitted demons and diseases. With the spiritual premise, they got a lot of oppression. They got a lot of things happening to them that's out of their control. Because it's there to set a reset and a change on their spiritual behavior. This person tried to sacrifice a lover in the past, or this is what they did with this. They tried to sacrifice love and its totality. This person could have sacrificed a whole entire family. A whole entire family dynamic. And they did this, and I'm getting different types of sacrifice. Now, sacrifice in a family dynamic could be they got baby mamas, baby daddies that they had kids, marriages, families with, that they abandoned, they neglected, they harmed, they abused, they misused. Right? They could have did something to a family member, a friend, a lover, a coworker, somebody who was very well developed within their community. They could have robbed them. Prince of Dis coming up with the 2 of Pentacles. Somebody could have definitely put somebody in a financial obligation or a binding contract agreement. This could be like a man who or a woman who abandoned their kids. They won't do right in fatherhood or motherhood. This person is a breadcrumber. We got this breadcrumbing energy coming in here. this moving slow because, and moving in this way because they're bleeding all over people. They're hurt, so they're hurting people. This person has got themselves caught up. Last night they got themselves caught up in their own strategies. You have here death in the Five of Wands. Somebody could have did death magic. Death, the Five of Wands, and the devil. Somebody could have been addicted to sex. Somebody could have been having sex with a Scorpio or a Capricorn. And they were strategizing and plotting on getting a Ten of Cups or being involved in a Ten of Cups situation. Yeah, this energy is turned back. We're going through these Hierophant energies of unions and divorces. And with the Princess of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, there is a Hierophant here with the pure heart, feminine, a divine feminine, that has spiritually reached a lot of clarity and enlightenment and an awareness. Possibly about a Taurus or a Leo. Now, if this is a Taurus, it would be a feminine Taurus here, Virgo, or Capricorn, that somebody could have been doing some type of shady deal business on the side. Somebody could have been paying for sex, and that could have been the business that they had with somebody on the side. I throw you a little D if you throw me a little money. I throw you a little P if you throw me some money. Whatever the case may be, this person, this feminine, was only accepting these offers, these sexual offers of money and material things because they were secretly in love, or they're in love with the person. There could have been a Gemini involved. Somebody is trying to pay for love by paying for sex. Definitely a Taurus energy here that is definitely head over heels for somebody, and they're delusional. With the Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Cups. Somebody here is delusional about what the relationship truly is. And the relationship here to this air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini here, is it's a financial exchange for their needs, or an exchange for their needs. It's about what they want. This is a selfish masculine who is not in love with this feminine or this divine feminine. It don't matter. This is a masculine who's not in love. This is a masculine who is using their money, their sexuality, their charisma to come in and take. You got an energy of somebody also starting to prioritize. You got a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini that started to prioritize putting an end to this whole situation because deep down inside it was messing up. It's messing with their head. Or they're losing a lot behind it. This person is drained. They're tired from the multiple people they're having sex with, or prostitutes they're paying for, or all sorts of stuff is coming up in this reading. They went through so much disaster. They went through the crazy, the sticking a ding dong in the person and find out they had an STD, sticking their ding dong in the person and find out they gotta pay for it, sticking their ding dong in the person and find out this heifer crazy, and she's gonna argue, fuss, and fight. But the spirit wants to let them know that when they did this to the one that had the opinion, had the mind to go into a relationship, this Queen of Swords, Princess of Swords energy, that's the one they screwed up with. This Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, that's the one they screwed up. This Empress energy, that's the one they screwed up with. There's two feminines here that they could have possibly royally fucked themselves. I'm going to be real about it. And there's two feminines that they left these two feminines for that royally fucked them. So you got an energy of the distorted feminine coming in after the divine feminine. After a man gets a divine feminine, or masculine against the divine feminine, and doesn't honor the contractual agreement, the higher level of commitment, they end up being passed through another series of tests and trials and tribulations, and they end up, this person completely, they failed. They failed. They failed. They keep failing. And they have a collection here of past lovers. 3 in particular that have decided to just, you know what, go about life alone, be single, self-sufficient. You have here Virgo, possibly. I'm hearing Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like it's a mutual agreement to not even deal with each other no more. Not to come toward each other. Even though the love was real, the actions that the masculine took really jaded somebody's perspective. Somebody is wounded. There's a wounded wounded warrior energy in the divine feminine that is just done and fed up. They rather express the love to themselves and to the people who are willing to reciprocate it. This person is feeling defeated. They're feeling blocked from opportunities. They're going through job loss, physical losses, financial losses. Even people could be dying around them. This could be an Aquarius male or female, take however applies, that is in Dharma and Karma. They need they need to get on their shit and really align themselves. Somebody really needs to align themselves to a higher power. This is somebody been running around here like they too hot. Like they're God's gift to somebody's been running around here very destructive with their sexuality, with their energy, with their powers, with their everything. Might as well say. And they've been doing this because they've been seeking a victory. Somebody even ran around here and found out that they left their twin flame. Found actually would have had a victory with their twin flame. But they left the situation, they only moved into the situation off of poverty mindset and scarcity tactics. Or they left the situation because the twin flame wasn't living the lifestyle that they chose. Something here about the lifestyle of the Empress. This Empress is coming up as a Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Stable, secure, motherly figure. Somebody could have left a stable, secure, motherly figure because the lifestyle that they couldn't manipulate this person into their lifestyle. And they got a big hefty dose of truth here. It's just a Libra energy, narcissistic Emperor in the reverse. This could be a Libra female that's learned a lesson about manipulating energies in people and doing spell work. This could be a male Libra who is in the narcissistic tendencies. That it's like right out in the open. They can't even hide it no more. High Priestess in the Sun card. Leo energy as well. Something has completely somebody is completely spiritually guarded. This divine feminine is spiritually guarded and divinely protected. Like, whatever this person was planning on doing with money, house, car, clothes, material, wealth, possessions, whatever they were trying to gain or get out of it, the only thing they gained and got out of it was they lost their minds. They're going to lose their minds. That's the only thing they're going to get out of it. They're going to go batshit crazy over it because they can't get access. Access has been denied. They have to move forward. Somebody could have been surveillancing somebody, holding on to something that is of somebody else's possessions, docking legal writings and scripts. Somebody could need gas money or what's them things called? Somebody could need some type of transportation, oil check. Some divine feminine was in the bed with a snake that was ciphering energy from them This is a repeated play is what I'm hearing. You got an Aries energy or a new Aries energy. Somebody, there could be going this sorrow. Somebody could have a lot of indigestion problems, stomach aches and pains and sorrow ricocheting throughout their body because of this letdown or this let go or this breakup. Somebody refused to reconcile. Somebody is refusing to make things right. You got an Aries energy that could be in this energy. Somebody could be refusing to make things right. There's an Aries energy coming up in the Queen of Swords in the reverse. This person has completely lost their shit. Ten of Swords. You got this person has done so much to betray others. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Aries. This person has done so much to betray so many people, thinking that they would win if they would win. Somebody feels like they were even trying to win against a Capricorn. Or this could be a Capricorn. There's a negative Capricorn here that wanted to have they wanted to make things look as though everything was in control. Like they had everything in control here. Somebody wanted to control the situation here with their hatred, their ignorance, and their desires. Buddhist logic. That's why they're suffering. Buddhist logic is the four noble truths is life is sufferable. All will suffer. There will be pain, but there are some things you can do. The Eightfold Path that can help you get to the right point and position in life. And that's by having the right intentions, the right mindset, the right actions, the right speech, the right mindfulness, the right concentration, the right discipline and succession, and something else. I can't remember, but somebody's going to have to learn this Eightfold Path. Somebody is learning what Siddhartha Gautama is learning. They're learning about what causes death, sickness, and disease. And they're pondering on it. Somebody might need to read about Buddhas, the faith of Buddhism, because they knowingly attacked the divine feminine while she was in her loving state, and think that they tried to make like, this is the type of person that when somebody started to pick up on the lies, it's being returned. Like their life is the lie. There's no way. It's like, it's like somebody said they know somebody, right? And they were like, here, give me this stuff. I'll take it to them because I know them. And they never gave them the stuff. They never gave them the money, the deed, the will, the assets, whatever the case may be. They never gave them the stuff. But they started to spend it and exploit it and take out loans and do all sorts of stuff with it, right? And then when the person goes back and to the place, because they realize, hey, something's missing. When the person they robbed go back because they realize something missing. You know, if you drop your card in the store, right? And you go back to get it, and you get there and you find out some such and such got your card, but you don't know who this person is. But they claim to know you. You don't fuck with this person though. Somebody you don't fuck with these people or these individuals or this man or this woman. But they feel like they were giving your stuff to take care of and to give to you, but they didn't give it to you. Right? They used it and spent it and did whatever they wanted with it. And now that it's nothing left, or they're being caught, fraud alert, or whatever the fuck is going down, right? They're having to face the truth that if they go back and return it, they're caught. If they don't return it, they're caught. So they're in a catch-22, double-edged sword. The swords is all around them, and so this person went back to the crime after committing the crime. They went back to the crime scene, and that allowed for others to know that they were the criminal. That they were the criminal. So others know it's all been returned back. Others now are very well aware of the plotting, the lying, the schemes, everything. Yeah, because they was lying on somebody who alone is a good, decent, clairvoyant person, and they were causing blockages, interference, lies, slander, gossip, and rumors, because what they desired was somebody's financial upkeeping to control something that could have been in somebody else's financial agreements or contracts. Somebody has lost their mind because they possibly even lost the house behind doing this. They lost some form of property or a relationship, whatever it is that they lost this person. They acted very selfish and immature. They were acting like a 2 or 3 year old, especially this Aries energy. And with this car, somebody was acting like a 2 or 3 year old. They were running around here, not putting the proper amounts of gas in, not taking care of the engine, whatever the case may be, not cooking and cleaning, not keeping it up to par. Whatever they did, they spoiled something that was made to be given to somebody else. And this person doesn't have any sense or logic. This person doesn't have any type of financial literacy. This person, they are having to like pay back on a loan or something like that. There's something here like a contract that was supposed to be yours, or something that was supposed to be inherently yours. Somebody tried to switch out, destiny swap here. It's been illuminated to them that this spell work or whatever they were completely involved in here with possibly the judicial system, the legal system, or even a Libra, somebody's husband or wife. Somebody realized that they were a puppeteer or a puppet master, or they were trying to gain conservatorship rights over some shit that's not theirs. But the truth has gotten out here that it belongs to this mother figure, this stable mother figure, Queen of Cups, Empress energy. The truth has already gotten out. It's a victory for her. And it's even possibly a victory within the twin flame dynamic, because the twin flame dynamic is going through some type of scarcity, some type of delay, blockages, all types of shit, right? The divine is trying to get this higher calling of a higher level of love, imbued love within the divine feminine and masculine to come in quicker than what these people think they can block. So the energy is moving spiritually in the spirit realm, regardless of these opportunistic thieves and these karmics. So they can't really do nothing. They're doing things all around the situation now, trying to get an upper hand in these affairs and things. Somebody's trying to get these affairs in order.